Fuck it.
The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock.
What is poppin'? Everybody out on the interwebs. Obviously, it is myself, Feel the Future, alongside everybody's favorite pothead, Canna Coaster, right over here.
Hi, everybody.
Right down there is the Eddie Kingston of Detroit himself, Mr. Two Sweet Blaze.
You know, we could have just said the two biggest potheads of Wrestle Talk.
Fair enough.
I don't know. There might be more out there. I don't know.
Yeah. Not that are doing what we do on TikTok.
I mean, literally smoking on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So
In
what
the
is
words
up,
of
guys?
Rhodes.
What do you want to talk about? How about we start off?
I guess if there's something we could. Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, how about we start off with the whole Vince McMahon situation, since that's like the most recent big news.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay,
It's 1 year later and it's still going on.
literally. Okay, hold on. 1 year later, and we are legitimately where we started. We are back in the same spot. Okay, because Vince is out. Vince is out again. He's out for the foreseeable future with medical issues. So
I've heard he supposedly had spinal surgery. But
Hey,
if
Black
you
Widow.
look back at the steroid scandal back in the late 80s,
early 90s.
early 90s, supposedly there was something wrong with his neck when he was in trial.
Okay,
He's playing the sympathy role again.
so here's what happened, because I watched The Dark Side of the Ring for that episode. On that episode, he knew he was going to have a neck surgery and all that. They purposely scheduled it around that. Now, so here's how the timeline goes for that. On the 17th, he gets raided. His home gets raided. I don't know if it's exactly by the FBI. I'm still looking into that. But we know it gets...
Yeah, it was by federal agents.
Okay, federal agents, but I didn't know if it was FBI federal agents or just federal agents for a different federal organization.
Probably for FBI because of the scandal that is surrounding him.
Mm-hmm. The NDA allegations.
Here's $2 million.
You know, yeah, that hush money. So with that being said, that happened on the 17th. He also got summoned via a grand jury subpoena. Okay, that all happened on the 17th. On the 21st, he goes in for neck surgery.
Back.
He goes, back surgery. Sorry, he goes in for back surgery and is now out for the foreseeable future with the company.
Yeah.
Very much sounding like the steroid trial again. Anything to get your ass out of this, but I don't think you and Jerry McDevitt are going to be able to get out of this one.
Yeah, no, you're not. They're not. The only way Vince is going to get out of this is if he lays next to Senior.
Mm-hmm. That's the only way he gets out of this. And in all honesty, you already played this card in the 90s.
Yeah.
Had he not played this card of, I'm hurt. See, I can't really walk and do all of that. Had he not played this card, it'd be a hell of a lot more believable. But he's already played that card with the steroid trial, so...
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, do we believe Vince McMahon on anything he says? So...
Oh, I guarantee you he had surgery, but it wasn't because it needed to be done. It was, I don't want to look like a horrible person.
You're Vince McMahon. You already look like a horrible person. I didn't do that, y'all. I didn't do that. I'm just going to say that. I didn't do that. Uh-oh. See, now I'm looking like a horrible person. So yeah, all of that shit going down with Vince. So basically, again, a week before SummerSlam, or right as the week of SummerSlam, Triple H takes control.
Last year though, it was on the 22nd of July, which is my birthday. So this year it was the day before.
Hey, so if now Triple H is in control, play that. Well, that Motorhead, play that theme. Dun,
Time to
Behold
play
the
the
king.
game.
dun, dun, the King of Kings.
On your knees, done.
On your knees, bitch.
Well, some of the reports I've read though, Vince McMahon still has last say. He's just not in-house working. He's working remotely.
Well, if the company has made a statement saying he is leaving from the company until the foreseeable future, then I would venture to say that he would give up that right. If he is gone from the company for the foreseeable future. That way
Months
he
from
can be
now,
like, I'm out. You guys don't get hurt. Nobody else gets hurt. I'm done. I'm out.
unless we see Stephanie McMahon come out on Raw or SmackDown within the next couple of months, I won't believe none of this shit because she quit because of him.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Cam?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
If I don't see Stephanie coming back, then yeah. Cam, yo, hey, what are you doing Sunday? You want to join us for
Damn.
Holly Strong Roastathon? Only on Free Talk Wrestling YouTube. Invite.
Yes.
Yo, I got an idea, guys. If we can even get in like a certain number of donations, I've got an all elite crate filled with 2 wrestling shirts that I already have duplicates of. If we reach a certain number of donations for that, I might just do a giveaway.
So look out for that announcement because we will be working on that one soon. And we'll have it ready before Sunday. Because every day you should be ready to be Holly Strong and fuck cancer.
Tell
Exactly.
cancer, suck it.
Yeah.
So the other thing that we can also really talk about yesterday was the 200th episode of AEW Dynamite. Light the fuse, bring the boom. It's Dynamite.
And they brought back the colors and the tunnels.
They did.
I
When
love
they opened
the
up,
colors.
Excalibur was like, I love the old school taste. Like, it's not been that long, though.
No, it's not. But I'm not even gonna lie. I missed all the colors on the start of the graphic.
Okay.
It was something different than what we normally see. Now they kind of like went to the wrestling staple.
Mhm.
I bring the colors back. I understand the tunnel situation. I get that. If you don't want to bring that back, but that was cool.
I mean,
That was different.
It made you stand out.
Yeah.
compared-
the tunnel system really just it made things very like different, but yet very simple. If
Yeah.
you were a heel,
Also-
you came out the left tunnel. If you were a face, you came out the right tunnel. You know?
It gave me original Impact Zone vibes
Ooh.
when they had the system. But from the stories I've heard, the ones in TNA were not at all safe. Not at all. Like, they were rinky dink. Even Kevin Nash said he was afraid to go in the tunnel because he was afraid it was going to collapse and he was going to fall out.
Oh what? He would
Tony
have
spent the
popped
money.
another. He would have torn another quad. Nah, doesn't really matter.
That's a Vince thing.
Oh, no. Nash
Tear
did-
your quads at the Royal Rumble. Come on. That's the most Vince thing ever.
That's just a McMahon thing now.
Hey, Shane tore both his quads at WrestleMania.
Oh, it wasn't.
That was
was
amazing. Unfucking believable. Like,
I
you
wanna
just pulled a
find-
dad.
We need to go find wrestling with Russell's podcast for the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania, because when Shane tore his quads, that was the loudest I popped that whole night.
Oh,
I was like,
dude,
he fucking did it. Ah!
dude, I got one better for you. I'm hoping this happened in the back. So Shane's got kids, okay? He's got like teenagers, okay? So I hope one of his teenage sons just looked at him and went, "Dad, you pulled a grandpa."
Okay.
Hey, look, Snoop Dogg at that moment was priceless.
Oh yeah.
It
If
would
it
be
wasn't for
great.
Snoop Dogg, that whole segment would have gone straight down the shitter.
Yeah.
Yo, Snoop hit him with the stoner's elbow.
Yes.
Snoop got a right hand too.
Oh, heck
Motherfucker
yeah.
straight
Yeah,
deep.
Snoop's got a right hand.
Of course it is. It's called Gems and Juice.
He straight gave him a Debo punch though. He's like Harugan.
Yeah. Shuriken. But then
They were in Englewood. Always up to no good, you know?
Mm.
Englewood always up to no good.
You know, Snoop Dogg is the only person to crip walk at the Super Bowl and at WrestleMania.
Hey, let's go.
That's a true fucking OG in any book. If you could do that on a national television, huge event like that, you made it, homie.
But anyway, like if focusing back to Dynamite, yeah, they had the tunnel system like they used to. Great. I will say that I think they started off the night. You had with the tag team match, you had Jericho and Takeshita versus Guevara and Garcia, with Jericho needing to make a very hard choice. Who does he choose? Does he choose his old family in the Jericho Appreciation Society, or does he join up with Don Callis and join the newly found Don Callis family?
Well, I guess the choice got taken out of his hands.
Yeah, I guess he had no choice. Apparently for him, it was like, I don't know. I guess I got no choice. Went for it.
I'm really sick of seeing Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
I'm done with that.
I'm not. I think it's hilarious.
I'm not like the only thing I like seeing whenever Daniel Garcia is doing that is when the crowd just goes, "You're a wrestler."
Yes, that's why it upsets me because he is a good ass fucking pro wrestler,
Mm-hmm.
and for him to be doing that shit is like, ugh.
Oh, I think it's hilarious. When I saw it at what was the last one? What was it? Forbidden Door? The last one?
The last time I remember him doing that dance and when it was
No, the
actually
pay-per-view.
really hilarious was Death Before Dishonor when he faced Katsuyori Shibata for the pure title. I remember him. Like,
I didn't watch that.
Shibata just sits down in the ring, just sits down, cross-legged, towel around his neck, just looking up, and he's doing the dance. And then they sit back, and then when Danny finally sits down, smacks the taste out of his mouth. I'm like, son, sit your ass down.
No, the one he did at Forbidden Door in the Triple Threat was hilarious because it was boom, boom, smack, a boom, boom, smack, a boom, boom, smack.
Yeah, the Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, the Fatal 4-Way. I said it's Triple Threat, Fatal 4-Way.
It
But-
was Orange
oh my
Cassidy,
God, it was-
Shibata, Zack Sabre Jr., Danny Garcia. Yeah, he was just doing that.
I was dying laughing. Like that moment, I had not seen it. And then once I saw everybody slapping him and he's still doing it, I'm like, oh, that's hilarious.
This guy don't quit.
Plus, Danny Garcia has one of the best Boston Crabs ever.
I mean, I think that's the sharpshooter, or at least because he calls that the Dragon Tank.
No, he used to do.
Oh yeah, he did use
When he was on the Indies, he would do I'm sorry, not that. He would do the clover leaf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He had a badass clover leaf. And for him not to be doing that and to be doing this shit, Come on, man. You're a fucking pro wrestler, dude. You're not an entertainer. I would much rather pay money to see you wrestle than just fucking dance like Ricky Martin in '99.
Living la vida loca.
That's honorable that I remember that.
I know.
Thank you, Puss in Boots.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, at least we knew after Jericho won that match, though, that next week on Dynamite there will be a Jericho Appreciation Society mandatory meeting where everyone's involved.
Yep.
We'll see what happens with the JAS. Moving
It's gonna
on,
be
though,
disbanded.
Yeah.
If it
But
finally
moving on-
gets disbanded, it would be great because that's the only stable that's been there since day one besides the Elite.
True.
And for them to be still around and the Dark Order isn't, they need to go.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot agree more. But then we had the anything goes match, a triple threat anything goes between Trent Beretta from Best Friends, Bento Cero Miedo from the Lucha Brothers, and then, of course, John Moxley from the Blackpool Combat Club. Like, honestly, three members from three different tag teams that have really shaped up what AEW has become. Like, that have really carried AEW up to this point, especially Best Friends and Lucha Brothers.
Do you know what really got me through this match? What the hell is going on? Moxley was not red until like the very end.
Right. But guess who was, though?
Trent Beretta was red. Penta got busted open too. His mouth was bloody a little bit. Like there was nothing on John until he hit the thumbtacks, and I'm like, dude, what is going on?
Yo,
Did you get yelled at by your wife? What's going on?
No, it's that new. You can't do that shit list.
But Trent can? No. It's a Moxley match. You're supposed to do it.
Trent probably went in there and was like, "Can I, play one time?" Since Moxley does it every 5 seconds.
like just once, just one little drop, one drop of blood.
It's a Moxley staple at this point.
It
really is.
when they did Blood and Guts, there was a moment. Taz said something about, "Oh, John Moxley's busted open," and you could hear the sarcasm coming
Oh,
from
look,
Taz. He was
Yes.
about to say something.
Oh look, John Moxley's busted open.
Oh, look, John Moxley's
As
busted.
is a custom. Like on the South Park episode when the
As is a custom tradition.
John Moxley is bleeding, as is a custom tradition in any Moxley match.
And now Moxley goes for the barbed wire, puts it around the bat, as is tradition.
And takes it and cracks
And boom.
as is tradition.
That was just fucking perfect timing. And boom. You're going. That's fucking
But
great.
yo, the most surprising thing out of that match, though, Trent got the win.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, Trent? Moxley,
I'll be right
I
back,
was
guys.
expecting Moxley to win. This sounds like his kind of match. Penta, it would have been cool because I'm a big Penta guy. I'm a big Lucha Brothers guy. But Trent?
It's crazy how they, when there's a good tag team going on, they always push the opposite person that needs to be pushed. Trent does not need to be pushed yet. He can build up. Chuck Taylor needs to be pushed. Because he's not got much longer. He's been doing it for years, and he needs to have a long, good run with some title before it's done and over with.
I definitely could not agree more. Like, honestly, I feel like I don't know if I'm gonna sound ignorant if I say this, but I feel like Best Friends is nothing. Best Friend, if you just looked at Chuck and Trent, they'd be nothing without. They're not really anything if you do not count Orange Cassidy or Chris.
Yeah, you're right. But it also got really watered down when they started adding people like Chris Statlander and Danhausen, and they put Tamangi Vice together with Best Friends. That was
Yeah,
it got watered down like the NWO real quick.
Yeah, but I mean, you also had Wheeler Yuta in there for a small amount of time until he was like, you know what, I think I want to change my career path and I'm going to join the BCC. And I mean, hey, with Yuta joining the BCC instead of staying with Best Friends
It was like
was
his best.
honestly the best thing he could have done
Yeah,
for his
his
career.
career, his
Absolutely.
career was not going anywhere until he joined up with them.
Yeah. So, Coaster, what Too Sweet and I were talking about while you were
Jerking your
blacked out was that
I had to take care of my dog.
Best Friends is basically nothing without Orange Cassidy or Chris. Plus, it always seems like whenever Best Friends is up, they never go with Best Friends. Like, the Best Friends need to win something. Trent has a little bit of mileage left in him, but the Kentucky Gentleman, Chuck Taylor, does not have much left.
Okay.
He's been doing it for.
All right. Here we go. Now I'm finally going to talk about this. All right. Chucky T fucking sucks, and he brings down the rest of everybody in the Best Friends. Trent Beretta needs to get away from the Best Friends and just be fucking Trent Beretta. And Orange Cassidy is Orange Cassidy at this point. He's not even fucking with them until they're like, oh, yeah, we forgot about him. Okay?
They also
So,
got that title off.
I mean, technically, Chris is still a part of it too.
really?
So was Danhausen.
No, okay. The
Broke
last time Chris was part of it, she was an alien. Is she still an alien?
No, she's not. She's more than a woman.
There you go. She's no longer with him then. She's not an alien.
Danhausen just has been injured since fucking the first day he fucking, or no, the Halloween before he came into AEW. He did a house show and he broke his ankle or something, and he hasn't been the same since.
Yeah.
Somebody must have cursed Danhausen. I cannot think who it was.
At this point, you need to make Danhausen a manager.
At this point, you need to have Danhausen go back to the Indies and restart.
Well, the thing is,
For
they
him,
pulled
that's
up
like a pop.
Danhausen from Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
They pulled him up
Right.
way too early. Way too early.
Well,
They pulled him. Yeah. At that point, I guess he was on fire, but like, I mean, I still think they brought him up way too early, and because now it's like, okay, does Danhausen even wrestle? Is he a wrestler? What is he?
he is. He's just injured. And like I said, he's been injury prone since the Halloween before he debuted for AEW.
Man's more injury prone than Samoa Joe in WWE.
True.
You guys remember it was after the show, the segment with Danhausen and William Regal,
Oh,
where William Regal sold being cursed. It was great. It was fucking
yeah.
great, dude. William
That
Regal
was
like,
great.
oh my, like trying not to fall.
Oh, my days.
And he's like, just take the curse off me, please.
Take the curse off me, please. I'm begging you.
That's what they need to do with Danhausen. If they're gonna do that, like have him do the curse and why didn't he have his? There was a bunch of shit missing from the Danhausen character when it came to AEW. He didn't have the teeth. His finisher was putting a jar of teeth in your mouth and kicking you straight in the mouth. He
Well,
didn't
that's-
have that. He didn't have the no swearing. He didn't have any of it.
I mean,
He was just there, It's just like, oh, because he has a name, we're gonna put him on television.
Well, I mean, the thing is the major the only like real major change we ever got out of Danhausen, I believe, was on the pre-show, like on the 0 hour pre-show of last year's Full Gear when it was It was like a 8-man match. It was the Best Friends
Mm-hmm.
and Rocky Romero versus the Factory. Actually, no, it was a 10-man, and it was like an elimination tag match. Like it was only Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, Trent Beretta, Rocky Romero. We're waiting for another person. Nobody's coming. And then you get the very evil Danhausen coming out. Like,
That's how it
Like-
should. And it was great.
Like he had the blood. He had like the red makeup that looked like blood coming down his.
It was like
Yeah.
out his mouth.
It was.
He had the spike.
Yeah,
It's like
it was the
Fiendhausen.
AEW version of Finn Balor becoming the demon, and
Fiendhausen.
it was great, dude.
So
Yeah, that's one person they like literally dropped the ball on because they could have made a name off of Danhausen, and Danhausen.
Oh, no,
Well,
they've
that's-
dropped the ball on way more than just Danhausen. They have
No,
dropped
no,
the ball
I'm
on
saying-
so many people.
On mine, like my biggest missed opportunity, Danhausen is one of AEW's biggest
Keith Lee.
fucking missed opportunities. Yes, Keith Lee, fucking Powerhouse Hobbs, like
Miro,
there's plenty.
but
And
you're
then-
still trying to get with him.
Exactly.
You're still redoing.
I mean, they're giving him a show to be on finally, but not even that. You got fucking Junior going from AEW, being one of the beginning people
Brian Pillman Jr. Yeah.
going
Yep.
to NXT. How do you drop the ball on Brian Pillman?
You
Jr.?
dropped. Yep. You dropped the ball on Junior. Hold up. You.
Marco Stunt,
Mm-hmm.
Joey Janela.
Joey Janela's been more of a deathmatch wrestler in general.
Yeah.
He was doing he had good fucking.
He was good in AEW. I'm not even gonna lie. He
Yeah.
was really good.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I remember Joey Janela, I think it was on an episode of Dark. I believe he had a match with either Kenny Omega or Pac. And then I think at either Fight for the Fallen or Fighter Fest, like when they just started it, Joey Janela faced, I think, John Moxley or Cody.
Yep.
He faced Moxley, and Moxley took his shoes off and then threw his feet into Legos.
Yeah.
It was the first Lego spot on television.
And then-
Legos!
Wait,
Oh,
they
fuck,
dropped
that's
they dropped the ball in the women's division, man. On the entire
Yeah.
women's division. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Athena in AEW, terrible. Athena in ROH, wonderful. Thank God.
She
Even
is
NXT was
so
better.
weird that she is still the Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
That's
or
how
she
far
calls
they
herself
dropped the
now
ball.
The forever Ring of Honor Women's Champion. And the fact that Willow Nightingale, even though all of us were hoping and praying that Willow Nightingale was going to win, Athena still won, and it was a
Mhm.
hell of a match. The fact that Athena even somewhat out of character paid respect to Willow, goddamn.
Yeah. Like that, the women's division has been dropped until I say last night. I think last night was probably one of the best moves they ever made in the women's division since it's begun. And that is giving the title to Hikaru Shida.
All right. So I'm going to say mine, and I want you guys to say yours. What was your guys' moment that you noticed it wasn't going to be like the best fucking promotion AEW? Mine would have to be the day that WWE released Paul London and they were going to have him on television that day. And then we were just like,
Oh, no, you're talking
No.
about Brian Kendrick.
our Brian Kendrick. And it just was like, no, because he said some shit back in the day. Nope.
He
As
said
soon as
some
that
stuff
happened-
back in the day where he sympathized with
I don't care what he did.
with radical theorists about the Holocaust and 9/11 and all
I
this.
don't care
stuff.
what he did, but for them to pull that move, for them to be like, we're
That
gonna
explains why
fuck
Ronda
out
likes him.
WWE immediately after his contract is done, and we're gonna put him on television. Oh fuck,
Okay.
we fucked up. We should have looked into this first. That's the day that AEW became like the writing on the wall. It's just the writing on the wall. It's gonna become Impact too.
CM Punk. And it's CM Punk after all of it. When they're like, oh, we're going to get him back. Yeah, he's back. It's like, really? You realize what he did to your company, what he said about your company, and you want him back?
I mean,
And now that you have him back, he's Hulk Hogan of WCW.
I mean, he's still really like he's still giving people a reason why he should be seen. Like he is definitely doing what he can. He's definitely
that's
I
one,
think he
one
might
thing.
have his
He's
fun.
using the only thing he has left with this, which is his mouth, because he can't wrestle anymore. He looks like shit still.
Yeah, he hasn't been looking that great since he's back.
The only good match he has had since his return, whether it's first return or this second return, is MJF in the dog collar match, and that's because MJF fucking carried his ass.
Even the MJF
Didn't I?
All Out match was great. That was a great match.
Oh, and speaking of MJF,
I'm sorry, not
Mm-hmm.
MJF, first of all, before we get to what we're going to talk about first, MJF making me feel something inside? What?
because he has no friends.
Oh, that's not the first time I felt something inside when MJF did a promo.
No,
Like-
no. I don't mean that.
Whoa,
Like,
Phil, let Canna explain what he just said, because that's a little suspect. Go ahead. Like, what the fuck?
Well, we're okay. So let me make a fun little joke on this one. Okay, both me and MJF can do one thing that you guys can't, and that's talk to our family members. Hi, how you guys doing?
hey, Billman, we need to talk.
Yep. But see, I'm just holding an ashtray. That's all.
I get it, because you're Jewish.
Giggity. And see, he got ridiculed for being Jewish in school. I literally had to swerve into it, or it was gonna be bad.
I bet MJF is. I bet Tony Khan in the future is not going to put MJF against Juice Robinson anytime soon. If that's the case,
Huh?
I don't even want to know. We're just
Juice. Okay. The
Yeah, I
thing
gotta
is
hear this.
the thing is about Juice Robinson. I noticed him do it when during the battle in the. I noticed it during the battle in the when he was at Battle in the Valley in
New Japan.
New Japan in February, and I remember him doing it. I think it was one of the episodes of Collision. Like Juice Robinson had like a roll of quarters in his fist, punched somebody out with them, and I'm
also
like,
been dying.
hey, yo!
Oh, so then that match is definitely happening.
Yo,
Yeah, 'cause, Maxwell's gonna grab the fucking quarters out of his hands before you can hit him.
Mm-hmm.
he goes for like
He's gonna
Juice
grab the quarters out of his
punch,
hand and start beating
blocks
his
it,
ass with
just
the quarters.
grabs it and just like,
No, he's gonna put it straight in his trunks. He's gonna be like, no, and then hit him with the ring.
No.
Wait, motherfucker.
hold on.
No. Wait.
Let him cook.
Okay, he's gonna beat his fucking ass with it, and then what's gonna happen is that the roll of quarters is gonna explode. So there's gonna be quarters in the ring and outside of the ring. He's gonna throw the man outside the barricade and then start going around going, okay, I got this quarter, got this quarter, got this quarter, got this quarter.
No.
And then afterwards, after he wins
It's
the
not-
match, he'll take the microphone and goes, "Hey, I got $5 from beating your ass. Thanks."
10. A roll of quarters is $10. He better pick up every quarter.
Exactly.
So 10.
$10. I got $10 for beating your ass. Thanks.
That's how long I've been
You know
working.
what? Now I know what now I get what the bullies did. That feels good to take you for your lunch money.
We at Free Talk
Ooh.
Wrestling are not racist. Canna is Jewish, so
Nah. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
So if we ever do, like, if they ever bring a Tatunga back, then I can say something because we'll be speaking about Native Americans. And Phil can talk about any white wrestler he wants.
I mean,
We are very diverse here.
I'm mostly
yes.
Italian, so.
You
Okay.
get to talk about Big Vito.
Santino Morello.
Oh, Santino, yes.
Hey, he got a snake.
At least I get to talk about Tony D'Angelo.
No,
And
you know
his
who you get to,
mystery partner being Santos, though.
no. You know who you get to talk about now? You get to talk about the wrestler who did the pizza thing the whole time.
Luigi Primo, no!
Luigi Primo. That's your wrestler now. You have a Luigi Primo having a good time.
Luigi.
And they're just,
That is the
Get outta
most
here.
sensitive fucking character in 2023.
Okay, is it bad that I find it hilarious though? I know, and when you put it like that, yes, it's bad. But all I saw was him. I'm a Luigi Primo. Look, I flip the pizza, and then I throw it in your face, and I keep using it again. And I'm like, that is genius! It's a weapon without being a weapon. I love it.
And the funny thing is, it's not even pizza. That's
No,
not.
it's not. It's a cloth.
That's a,
it's not even pizza, though.
it's a towel.
Yeah.
But at around and.
But he's gone, so
Um,
he couldn't get it out, guys.
Let's talk about the return of Mr. 420.
Mr. Rob Van Dam.
Detroit
The
City's
whole-
own.
Damn show.
No.
Give
fucking
him
show.
the damn belt, so we can all have a stoner belt now.
Yes, Jack Perry,
My thoughts
RVD
on that.
defeating Jack Perry for the FTW title in a. I mean, yeah, it's going to be Jack Perry versus Rob Van Dam for the FTW championship in a
Next week.
FTW rules match. And
Now,
all
I
we
hear it's
need-
not going to be at the pay-per-view.
Wait. I got an idea though. What if you get RVD to take it off Jack on this one, and then Jack, hold on, immediately just goes, no, I don't count that. No, I want my rematch now. Oh, you want your rematch right now? Let's have it. No, not right now. I want it at the pay-per-view.
That would be cool.
It sets it up.
I see this happening. One, they're gonna have the match on either Dynamite or whatever, the first one, and
Dynamite next week.
it's not gonna be for the title though. For some reason, Perry's not gonna put the title up on the show, but Van Dam's gonna beat him, and then they'll go to the pay-per-view. At the pay-per-view, I can wholeheartedly see this happening. There will be a spot where Perry's got Van Dam down, fucked up, and about to win. And then obviously, all of a sudden you hear, survive if I let you. And fucking Taz gets off a commentary, comes down there, and chokes Perry out.
Taz mission.
And then
I'm all
puts
good with that.
Van Dam over to pin him. And then at the end of it, Van Dam presents the FTW title back to Taz, and they retire it.
Okay, that would be great and all, except they're already putting the title on the line next week
Oh, well, then.
on Dynamite.
Something's
Like,
gonna-
I would totally agree with you,
Might
but
be
that's why I'm saying, like, give it to Rob right now, okay, and let do a rematch,
Right.
or let Rob lose this for some whatever reason. They still have it, and
Or
what
you
could
just
happen
run
is instead of Taz coming down,
Hook.
you get Hook.
I think it'd be better if it was Taz.
Yeah.
Because when
I
was the
think-
last time you seen Taz get his fat ass up and do something?
Oh no, I agree. I agree. It would be better if it was.
Up and do something. Like seriously, that would be
I would agree.
a moment that would stand in history. That Taz, after fucking almost 20 something years, finally got up and put somebody to sleep again. It'd be
Wait a
great.
minute. What if we mash our ideas? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hook
Yeah.
comes out, and then he stops, and then he looks at Taz, and just nods his head, and Taz just immediately, excuse me, gentlemen, takes it off, and they both walk down, and basically Taz holds him so Hook can do a brand new move.
Swerve, baby. Swerve, baby. Hold on. You still do all that. You have Taz go down there acting like he's going to do what he's going to do to Perry, picks him up, starts to do the whole, throws him to the ground, picks Van Dam up, and fucking puts him to sleep. And they start the new stable. They turn fucking Hook heel and start a new stable with Hook and Perry and two badass fucking heels.
Jungle Hook.
And yeah, you don't do Jungle
You can't call it Jungle Hook anymore. Jack Perry don't go with that.
You
Don't
call
roll
it Team
like
Taz 2.0 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's a new team.
Hook and
it's a
Perry.
new Team Taz.
Hook and Perry. I'm sorry. It sounds like an old 70s show when you say it like that. Hook and Perry.
Yeah. Sounds like an old cop show. But yeah,
Like-
that maybe. If Tony Khan has like so many things he could do with that.
Very, very,
Also-
very true. Also,
So many things that
also
he's
this
not going to do
too.
anything.
let
wanna
me
get
say
my
this though
thoughts.
too. At least I'm happy that Jerry Lynn still knows how to cut a badass promo.
Yes.
Oh God, yes.
It's like I would come down there and kick your ass, but then again, that would be considered child abuse.
Mhm. So
So hold on. Speaking
here's
of
my
that
thoughts
line,
on Tony Khan. It's
Yeah.
gonna be real quick. My thoughts on Tony Khan versus Van Dam, man. It's kind of like, have you ever gone to a flea market
Mhm.
and you find that one wrestling toy that you've been looking for forever?
Yep.
That's what happened. He went to a flea market and found Rob Van Dam.
he went to a dispensary and found him.
He's like even though he's already doing he's like,
Yeah.
all right.
You know what
time for
happened?
new-
You
time
know
for
what
new
happened?
sentence."
No. Okay, so you know what happened there? He ran out. He couldn't get a hold of his guy, so he tried to find the next best thing, and then ran into RVD.
My thing
Rob
is,
Van Dam?
I thought,
Oh my gosh, Rob Van Dam, it is you. Listen,
Oh,
I
hey,
have
Tony.
something very important to tell you. I need you to come on to AEW Dynamite. I'm gonna have
Okay.
in the Lieutenant Data voice that he's been giving
Yeah.
in the past few
my
days.
question is, why didn't he get one of his original songs? Why is he so special?
Where's the guy?
Not even that. He could have had the TNA one.
So okay, I hope
Damn!
about the Jerry Lynn. That would be child abuse.
No!
That line.
Mm.
My wife was cooking at that moment. We were cooking a late dinner yesterday, and she was cooking at that moment, and she's like, "What did I hear?" And then so I reset, and she's like, "Damn."
she just did a minor Ron Simmons, just a
Damn.
damn.
Yeah. And just like, and you can see it in her eyes, like, "Ooh, that's some." Ooh, you can just see it in her eyes. Just like she didn't know what to do, and after that, I'm like, somebody about to bring out the belt.
Man, I could see Tony Khan trying to put on a ECW like tribute show.
You can't do it.
Yes, you can.
I mean,
No.
Yes,
I
you
mean,
can.
I-
You had Hardcore Justice.
The
Ah,
thing is, though, I do kind of like how Tony Khan is a bit
Oh.
of an ECW mark. Like, we've had Sabu, we've had Tommy Dreamer, we've had freaking now RVD.
Where's the Sandman?
Vince been working that. I don't know.
Sandman's not getting on television ever again.
I mean,
No.
hell, we still had freaking Taz.
You will never see Sandman on television again.
Listen,
He is literally that guy you walk past when you go in the liquor store and he's telling you a story about something. That's him nowadays. Him and Fonzie. Fonzie, I forget his last name, but he used to be Taz's manager and Sabu's manager, Rob Van Dam's manager in ECW. The toothless referee with the whistle. Hey, baby! I'm going to bring my... Yeah, that
I know.
motherfucker. them two, you kind of can't tell them two apart now. They're that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, I see. I'm okay with him doing the ECW show, but at the same time, I don't want you to do an ECW show without Paul's permission.
Man, well,
That's
Ladies and gentlemen,
Paul's got enough pull that if he looked at them and said, "Hey, they want to pull an ECW show, I'm going to give them permission. Do you guys mind if I go over there for the night?" As Paul Heyman of ECW, not of WWE, but of I think he's got enough pull that they'll let him do it. I think
it's like this night. I am not Paul Heyman.
My name is Paul
Dangerously.
Yeah.
That ain't happening because of what happened with Billy Gunn. Plain and simple. That is not happening.
Wait, that wasn't on Billy Gunn's fault. That wasn't on him. That wasn't on him. That's on Tony.
It was on Tony. So
yeah.
For them to ask, hey, can we have Paul Heyman for a night? They're going to be like, suck our dicks. Get in the line and suck all of them because there's no way in hell.
Nah, hey, if they told him to, if they told Billy Gunn to suck it, he would hit him with a famouser right then and there.
No, I'm saying they would tell, like, Paul Levesque would tell Tony Khan to suck his dick. Be like, no, hell no.
Hey,
I wanted my brother
Triple H is allowed to do that
because they were supposed to have him for the what was it? What show was that? He was supposed to be on there. And Tony was like, "No, you would have to."
The DX show.
Commentary.
DX30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His goddamn request to have Michael Cole of all people say, "Yeah, that's Billy Gunn," and he performs nowadays on AEW wrestling. On WWE, no.
You had Corey Graves going. I think he's somewhere else doing something with office supplies.
That was this part.
Yeah. Corey did it perfectly. Honestly, that's what they could have said. You know, he's like, I'm surprised he didn't come out with office supplies. He usually tends to like that nowadays.
No, he could have been like he could have said something along the lines of, Billy Gunn works for the competitors, and he walks around with a pair of scissors.
Well, Billy Gunn just came from the same place Cody did.
Yeah. Or Billy Gunn promotes running with scissors. WWE does not want that to happen.
Tony specifically wanted him to say AEW 8 o'clock Wednesdays on TBS. He wanted that little promotion
from WWE. Like,
you're not going to get that. Dude, Bischoff could have never, ever, ever gotten that in his wildest dreams.
Fuck no.
Okay, if he can't get it, even in his wildest dreams, what makes you think you can? Just because you have more money?
Bischoff, fucking Ted Turner, a billionaire, couldn't get Vince McMahon, who was only a millionaire at the time, to say Ted Turner. He would call him fucking
Tony's dad's got more money.
Shit.
Tony's dad's got more money than McMahon. Okay? Literally, if you wanted that promotion, you're going to have to be lower on the totem pole than McMahon to get that promotion. He's going to be like, no, you pay me this much and I will give it to you this one time.
But that would never happen because McMahon, that's been going on for years.
I don't see that happening within another 10 years.
WWE has never once promoted or said the competitor's time or actual name. They always call them the competitor.
But WCW has.
Yeah,
they told us it was going to win the freaking title that day.
Yeah, and they're stupid because immediately everybody that back in the day hit that last button and went and watched Mick Foley win the goddamn WWE Championship.
I know. That's the dark side of the ring they really need to talk about.
That's never been a smart idea. Like, just don't talk about it. Don't talk about him at all.
Tony is some of the things that he thinks will work or that comes out of his mouth really makes me question Tony. And I'm like, and no, even if there were no allegations of Snowman Tony, it would still make me go, You all right, dude? Hold up. What did T-Sweet say? What's up?
I didn't say anything. We just went out.
Yeah, he's what?
He's
Tony-
on something.
Well, he is on the spectrum. That I do know.
No, I'm saying if like you didn't think he was doing coke or you didn't know that.
Yeah, no. If you would think
he's
he's on something.
He's
No,
on
I
something.
can tell you he's autistic because I'm autistic. My brother's autistic. My cousin, like everybody in my family is.
I've seen
So I can see it, but it's not autistic enough to be like, dude, maybe you shouldn't. No, he's just like, which is normal. But like, dude is always on some weird thing, and
yeah.
he needs to literally give the booking decisions over to somebody
That's
who
the thing.
understands that business.
He also has Jeff Jarrett, but back then he had a bunch of people that were in originally a part of TNA back in the glory days, and they're like, "Hey, this was working for us. Why don't you try it, but do it this style so it doesn't seem like you're straight copying off of what we did." So that's my take on that shit, because like, if you watch original TNA in like the first maybe 6 months of AEW, there was so many similarities to booking and what they were talking about on commentary and how they were talking about the competitor and all that shit. And look what that got them. You need to try something completely different. You need to watch what WWE does and follow suit. And don't cough like Hannah.
And this is why I muted myself.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
they are starting to act more like WCW. Uh-oh. Hold on, wait a minute. Speaking of WCW,
What's up, guys?
what's up?
You're doing the Holly thing, right?
Yeah, that's Sunday.
Oh, that's Sunday.
Sunday.
And
Sunday.
And if somebody raises and if anybody in there raises enough money while we do it, they might just be getting 2 AEW shirts.
Well, I'll just jump again here, man, because I was going to be like, special shout out to Holly. Shit. I'm fucking exhausted, guys. So tired.
You're not doing anything Sunday. 10
Yeah.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
The hell I'm working.
Well,
And while we're live, we'll be live for a couple hours.
I'll
Yeah.
stop. I will. I promise.
my wife is off that Monday, so I can stay up all night. Yay!
I promise I will make an appearance. I will stop by. All right. So,
That's smooth.
but yeah, David Arquette's the greatest WCW champion of all time.
Yes.
And thank you. I'm just kidding.
You.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
What?
What?
I,
What?
look, I am sorry, man. I haven't been around.
Absolutely.
I know I've been other places, man, but it just works with the schedule, and I'm just, dude, I'm working my.
We'll have special events. You'll be able to do it eventually.
I will. I promise I will do pop-up appearances, and we will schedule something for like a short return and all that shit. All right.
Power bombs, baby.
So, all right, guys.
Good ass podcast. Pop up power bombs.
Yeah, keep it up. We'll do some vignettes so we can tease people or some shit.
Yes.
All right. So
That's something you
I don't
should.
know what it's gonna be, but I'll keep you guys informed and be like, yo, we'll start the vignettes and shit. And that's another reason why I can't really be on live, because these damn dogs keep barking. Fuck them dogs. All right. Good night, guys. And
Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there we go.
And now that that's out of the way, we can now segue into the festivities that will be happening in 2 days. SummerSlam
Oh shit! Where's my camera? There it is.
A little lower, a little lower. little lower. Put your head a little. There you go.
There we go. Yep.
I got good
Well, they-
looking eyes. Fuck
Oh
off.
my God! Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Bring that back. Hold on. A little lower. There's shit on your hat, man.
There's no shit on my hat. It's just
Yeah.
dirty.
No. There.
At work.
Okay. There it is.
Oh,
It's right in the middle of your hat. There's some shit on it.
Talking about coming from somebody from Ohio.
Hey, I'm in Kentucky now. Okay.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter where you live. But anyway, yeah, we are in the Big D. Wait, pause.
Oh, we're in the Big D, huh?
We're in
Giggity.
Motor City, Detroit, Michigan.
There's 2 D's. There's the dirty D, and then there's the big D. The big D being Dallas, Texas.
Dirty D is Detroit.
And the dirty D is Detroit, because if you come here fucking around, you're gonna get dirty.
Okay, yes. The dirty D, old stomping grounds of the greatest rapper of all time, Eminem. But anyway, no. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there.
Wait, what'd you say?
Okay, hold up. Let me just.
Who did he just
I mean-
this?
He said Eminem. He said Eminem's the
Like
greatest,
he said,
greatest
it's
rapper of
basically
all time.
where the greatest rapper of all time, Eminem, is from. Like,
There's the greatest lyricist. I'm not gonna say the best CDs or anything like that, but the greatest lyricist of all time is Eminem. If you can
Hell yeah.
fucking rhyme orange with something, you're the best.
Rap God, man.
Sorry.
Yep.
Hands down, the only white person to legitimately earn every time someone calls him that word, Eminem.
Listen, Tony Yayo went
Yes.
on an interview. It was like, I hate when people say Eminem's the worst rapper and he don't have songs in the club and this and that. My own family members didn't wear a free Tony Yayo shirt on the Grammys, but Eminem did. Realest motherfucker alive.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway,
Anyways, yes.
we're going to continue on with the match card for SummerSlam. The first one we should definitely cover, I think, is one that we are definitely going to enjoy, even though it's not for a title. And that will be Logan Paul, the social media megastar Logan Paul versus the highlight of the night himself, Ricochet.
All I'm saying is they better
Ricochet.
practice, because I don't want nobody getting hurt.
I think they'll be okay. And I say Ricochet.
Yes, I say Ricochet too.
But
Now,
from the last Raw though, the stuff that the low key disrespect Logan was giving Ricochet
Mhm.
Irvin. I'm like, hey, yo, bro, you need to chill. Cause like at first it was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna have a great match. We're gonna we're gonna tear the house down.
Gonna make your
You're
girl
cool
say
with
my
me
name.
there. You cool with me there? And he's like, hey, Rico sort of like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're cool. It was like, yeah, like the announcer, that's your girlfriend, right?
Beyonce.
You know, it's just at the end of the match, he's gonna say, and
My
new, like, and your winner.
She's gonna be saying my name.
She'll be saying basically, and Ricochet like, you shut the hell up, bitch.
He literally said at the end of the match, I'm gonna make your girl scream my name.
Like,
And Rico like, hell no, bro.
What, bitch?
listen, I will say
But-
this: if Logan wins, it better be a damn good match, and I don't see it any other way but a damn good match with those two. So
All right. That was the go home show, right? Raw was?
yeah, that was the go home
Yeah.
show.
Okay. So
Tomorrow night's the go home for
already
SmackDown.
he might not win.
Who? Ricochet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
because
anytime you go over on the go home show, you don't go over at the paper.
Also, I've noticed this: the last 3 occasions with Logan, he's the one getting the upper hand. Logan has not gotten the upper hand.
He's not getting any upper hand, so he's gonna win.
Yeah, I can understand if Logan wins, but I don't want it to be to the point where, well, why do we need Ricochet? We got Logan Paul now. No, you still need to tell your audience and people, this is a guy to push. This should be maybe somebody we can look at for Money in the Bank next year, or when we are ready to take the Intercontinental title off Gunther or a U.S. title off Austin Theory, here's somebody we can look at.
Right. So
I don't think Logan Paul should ever hold a title unless it's tag team.
I'm okay with him holding a title, but he needs to be there for tenure. Like, he needs to be there going with the roster for at least an entire year.
Absolutely. Which then, looking at the next match I want to bring up, the very best of friends now being the most bitter of rivals. Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Lousy Ronda Drowsy versus the submission magician Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades.
In an MMA match.
MMA rules match. I'm giving this one
Wasted opportunity.
Queen of Spades all day.
Wasted fucking opportunity.
That's all Ronda is.
No, that's matches now. That's a wasted opportunity. You could have had the first fucking female fight pit. And you're going to put on an MMA fucking style match? That's stupid.
I don't see it being
I don't care who wins.
I don't see it being as stupid, actually. They're both from that MMA background. They both have won MMA titles. Multiple.
Why not put it in a cage?
See, it's an MMA rules. Who knows? Maybe there is a cage.
I hope
We don't know. I've never seen an MMA rules for WWE.
Neither have I.
So we have no idea.
But we got Brawl for All, and it was literally a boxing match in a wrestling ring.
They did change the turnbuckles, though.
Oh, yeah.
to be more of a boxing style.
They did.
So they've really turned the wrestling ring into a boxing ring and had a boxing match.
But I'm saying
so who's to say here that they're not going to have like a steel cage?
The name, the fight pit name, would have brought more attention to that than MMA style match.
I disagree with you. I disagree. Think about a regular Ronda Rousey fan who knows, yeah, they're in WWE, but I only liked her when she was MMA. Oh, well, now they're having an MMA match. What? They're having Ronda's having an MMA match at SummerSlam. Wait,
that's true.
MMA at SummerSlam?
That's for the people outside of wrestling, but us fans would have much rather have heard, we're going to have the first women's fight pit.
I agree, but you want to bring in that outside eye and that outside product. That way, if it goes, oh, look, I like this now, because you're going to give it more than just that match. They're going to be waiting on that match. So the first thing they're going to see is Logan Paul and Ricochet. So they might already know who Logan Paul is.
Oh, they know.
I'm not a fan of Logan Paul. I don't like him. Oh, he's getting his ass whooped? Oh, cool. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Yeah. And then the second match could be, the women's match or whatever. If we want to do the Ronda or Shayna or Asuka, Charlotte, and
Bianca.
Thank you. Good God, I was about to have it. Thank you. But Asuka, Charlotte, and Bianca, let that happen, and then you go to that women's match. That person is going to be waiting specifically for Ronda Rousey in an MMA match.
Sure.
And that person, whether they have Peacock or not, if they don't, well, they just did a 30-day free trial. Give it here. Are they going to continue to watch wrestling? Maybe so. Well, then, hey, why don't you see what else we have on WWE?
Yep. And honestly,
look at that.
Yeah.
But like I said, as a fan of wrestling, I would
agree
to hear that announcement. Just like
I agree.
I loved the announcement of the first women's in the bank. The first women's Hell in a Cell was a good announcement. Just like make it more of you're trying to build your women's division still.
Right.
Give your women every stipulation the men have. Let's have our first all women's blood match, our first blood match eventually. That's never
Ooh.
gonna happen, but you've never
Yeah,
had
well,
a first blood match. You've never had a women's or maybe we have. I might be wrong.
women's I quit.
Yeah.
No,
I think
that's
we have.
happened before.
Yeah, it's probably happened.
Wait a minute. The
last woman standing.
They've done that too.
yeah,
Really?
they've done that. Yeah, they what was it? Bailey and Sasha did a last man standing. Or
Okay.
Yeah, Bailey and Sasha did a last woman standing.
But have they had a all women's bull rope match?
No, they have
No.
not done a woman's Texas.
And we've never had an all women's fight pit match. We've never had an all women's. Oh, that's another thing that was dope when they announced it. The first ever all women's Royal Rumble. Granted,
Yep.
now it's fucking boring as shit, but
Yeah, I
Cool.
mean,
I don't find it
back-
boring.
Back in 2018, hey, the inaugural women's Royal Rumble was not a bad match.
no, it
No,
wasn't.
you know what they need to bring back, and I know that even Trips would like to bring it back. The first all women's pay-per-view.
Yes,
Evolution.
yes, Evolution.
Evolution.
Come back. That was a good announcement
I-
too. And
That was
why
a good announcement, and that was a good show, except for that
have
final
we
match.
had an all women's War Games?
Yes.
I think there was one in NXT.
yeah,
There's been one. Okay, Io Sky has been in every War Games match.
There you go. Obviously, there has.
So yeah,
But yeah, like I like those kind of announcements as a fan, so that's why I'm upset that
Yeah.
they didn't announce it as a fight pit match. If
Okay.
it does go into a fight pit, if they're in a UFC ring doing MMA fighting, cool.
maybe
But if
they'll
they-
have it at Payback.
And wrestling MMA shit where they're in a wrestling ring doing that, it's just gonna look horrible.
Maybe they'll do that for Payback. If something happens, if we get shenanigans on this one,
It might-
Payback comes up
Yeah.
next
It'd be
month.
cool.
So
It'd be
Yeah.
cool. That's what I'm saying.
Agreed.
That match needs to happen. That's the only newer stipulation that hasn't happened for a female. And
Agreed.
you have two people that can do that perfectly. Those two people can, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler can do a fight pit match better. And I'm telling you right now, it would be 100% better than Matt Riddle's fucking fight pit match.
I agree, but I got one more like team right there that could do the fight pit as well, and it could actually have a lot more relevance than the Shayna Ronda. Asuka versus Io Sky in a fight pit match.
That'd be dope. That would be dope.
Now,
Versus Io
now bring
Sky
back that
is never
NXT fight. Bring back that NXT fight pit where they had the little level up there that you could
Mm.
walk around and all of that.
Yeah,
And then you
did
have
that
the
in Extreme Rules.
genius of the sky on the top.
Move.
Bye-bye. Hey,
You know,
what
that-
happens?
that's actually-
Nobody's home. So what does Asuka do? Ha! I can do that too, bitch.
The first fight pit in NXT was the original.
Matt Riddle.
No. Before, like in the Attitude Era, they had a fight pit match, but I forget what it was called. The Lions Den match.
Yes,
Yeah.
That
Ken Shamrock.
cage was the Lions Den.
that was the Ken Shamrock.
Yes, that was his cage. Like they used for that match. Was the first fight pit match. They used that style, and then they switched it, which is stupid because you already switched the name. Keep it that way.
Well, I think that's because that was a Lions Den.
I know, but that cage is so cool.
Well, then bring back a Lions Den match.
Yeah.
Well, you guys realize that AEW has sort of done the same thing where they had Jake Hager and Wardlow have an
Yeah,
eight.
that was a
slot.
good.
They had an octagon. They
Yeah, that was cool
literally.
stuff.
Yep.
went-
I mean, there's potential to do a lot with women's division on both sides. Because you got to think they've barely done anything with the women's division at AEW. So everything that's already been done with WWE, like a last woman standing, a Hell in a Cell, a cage match,
They need to
a
have
battle
all the-
royal, a Royal Rumble, all of those type of different things that have already happened. Now AEW can do that and go, hey, we can actually do that better
Yeah,
because we have these women and we can give them more allotted time.
we
We
give
can
you
do
blood.
this.
We give you blood.
Yes, we give you blood.
It's and like I just said, that'd be dope as hell if they had the first ever all women's blood and guts with the besides, don't fucking put Soraya in that match. Do not put Soraya in the match.
Wait a minute. Look
Somebody
at this
cut that
comment,
bitch-
guys.
Somebody cut that bitch off. I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need somebody special to help me out with this one. Chris.
What the fuck?
Jericho.
No. I mean,
Who is that?
I have no idea. They just randomly came in here, but that's hilarious.
I'm sending.
Make sure you subscribe on the YouTube channel if you're gonna fucking comment shit like that,
I want to go back and read it.
so I can fucking talk
Yeah,
to you
like-
every single day.
Honestly, if you come up here saying stupid stuff like that again, I'm calling the executioner, Chris Benoit, on your ass.
We at Free Talk Wrestling do not agree with anything Phil just said.
Yeah, no. Bye, Phil. That was too much. Like, hold up. That's too much. But I can make it like just as bad, if not worse. Okay, I'll tell Eddie Guerrero you're a pill. I'll say myself out.
What the fuck? What's the next match on the card?
Anyway, enough of that for a bit. Now we're gonna be looking to a match that Gunther did not want, but is gonna get anyway.
Yeah.
Gunther will defend his Intercontinental title against a returning Scottish Warrior in Drew McIntyre.
That's gonna have a screwy ass ending.
No, it's not. Drew's just gonna straight up lose.
Really?
Pretty much.
You really think of returning Drew McIntyre is gonna
Yep.
straight up lose
Yep.
after he was just trying to
Yep.
new contract?
Yep. Would you like to know why?
Why?
Nobody's taking that title off Gunther until he defeats the Honky Honk Man's reign.
I know, but there's gonna be a screwy because
Which
The next-
he
2 months he'll be.
if you take the title off him now, you stop him from reaching and beating the
I know.
Honky Tonk Man. He's not gonna. It's not gonna happen. There's not gonna be a screwy finish. He's just gonna straight up lose.
All right.
He's gonna straight up lose, and we have him as a babyface right now. He's gonna straight up lose and turn
Indeed.
heel.
Mm.
The Scottish Warrior's been nice and all. It's
We need a
time for us to
psychopath
bring
back.
the Scottish psychopath.
I want to see him and Dolph Ziggler back together.
I just want to see Dolph back.
That was like the dopest. That was like Shawn Michaels Diesel of that generation.
Yeah,
Like as soon as I saw it,
yeah.
wow, it's the cool dudes with attitudes.
Yep. No, honestly, what I would love to see happen for that is, Drew loses and he's just sitting in the ring. He's beside himself. And he just starts going AWOL. Like he takes a chair and he breaks the announce table with a chair. He just starts beating the shit out of it. He looks at Michael Cole and Corey and just goes, "Move now." And just starts fucking raging on it.
Meanwhile, as Gunther and Imperium are leaving, they're just like,
Yeah, like they turn around, look up, and they're like, "Ah!"
The only reason I say it's a screwy finish is because, like I said, within the next 2 months, I believe,
Yeah,
Gunther will hit Honky Tonk Man's reign. We have 3 pay-per-views. We have 3 pay-per-views coming up, and it's SummerSlam this Saturday, and then next month is Payback. And then after that's Survivor Series, correct?
Nope, Fastlane.
Fastlane. Okay. You have a continuous at Payback where you change the stipulations, then you have another screwy finish. because they're gonna put that fucking European Championship on Drew McIntyre eventually. So you have a
they're not.
best of sevens match.
No, they're not.
Hmm.
No, they're not. I can tell you exactly who they're going to put it on the moment he beats Honky Tonk Man's reign.
LA Knight.
Nope. Sheamus.
You're right.
We've all been asking for it. We've all seen it. It's already there. They
Yeah,
have
but-
beautiful
hold on.
chemistry together.
Hold on. Wouldn't it be better to see Sheamus versus fucking McIntyre, two best friends that have been fighting for that title forever?
Wow.
That you do at Mania.
The best friends.
You do that one at Mania. So, again, you've got 2 months. So, again, you said it. We've got Survivor Series right now. Then we've got Payback. That's 1 month. Then we've got Fastlane, and that's in Indianapolis, which is like 2 hours away from me. So if I can get there, I'm gonna try to go. So at that point, that's when he's gonna hit the Honky Tonk Man reign. So this means that Survivor Series, which
In November.
Survivor Series is
October.
in Phil. It's in your place. It's in Chi-Town.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
So you best be going to that one, sir. That's still going to be War Games. What's probably going to happen is at that one, they're going to look at it and go, you know what? Let's try something just a little different. Let's try this. They're going to bring the War Games cage down, and what they're going to do is they're going to have Sheamus and Gunther in a Hell in a Cell match. They're only on one side of the ring.
Wow.
Think about it. Sheamus and Gunther. Okay? Clash at the Castle. 5-star match. Now you add Drew McIntyre for Mania. 5-star match. Drew and Gunther probably gonna try to get that 5-star match quality again. Well, we've already seen Sheamus 3 times. Who's the last person to do a 3 and out and then end it with a Hell in a Cell? Cody and Seth. Why not do it here? And why not see if you can beat Meltzer's rating?
There is validity to that statement.
Right. Yeah, but Gunther's winning Saturday, so
Yep. And I'm gonna go with the Scottish Warrior turns back into a psychopath.
All right. And it was funny. We just spoke about Cody now. I don't know where this match will be specifically on the card, but
Cody
will
wins.
be-
we have Cody versus Lesnar, Part 3.
Cody wins.
I'm going to take a piss at when that match starts. I'm not
Ah.
watching the match.
But here's
I'm
the
watching
question.
the end of it.
I've got a question though. Do we see Bray
Say it.
Wyatt making a return?
Yes.
I see that during the LA Knight thing.
No, screw you. No.
I really do.
No.
'Cause
The
I like
original idea was him and Brock. Do it.
Brock doesn't want to work with him, though. Brock
You
has
don't
already
like
said, I
gimmicks.
do not want to do that shit. I do not want to do that fucking hocus pocus bullshit. That's what he said.
Cody versus Bray is a good one too, because after
That would be-
all, Rhodes
Stop it.
was-
No.
Cody Rhodes was the mentor to Husky Harris, a former version of Bray Wyatt.
Not just that. You got two second generation wrestlers in a feud.
Guys.
Then you can
He's actually
incorporate
third
it.
generation. Bray
Yes.
is third
Well,
generation.
yeah, he's third, but you can also incorporate Bo back into the shit too, because Bo has been hinted now in WWE 2K20 as being as Uncle Howdy. I almost said Mr. Howdy.
I mean, we don't really know if Uncle Howdy exists, but don't worry, too sweet. You just have to believe.
Exactly. You gotta
Here-
believe.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, so they said Bo Dallas is Uncle Howdy, and when Bray Wyatt is on his on WWE.com, he says the Fiend. So if he comes back, which do we see? Do we see Uncle Howdy, Bray Wyatt, or do we see the Fiend come back?
Uncle Howdy and the Fiend.
If they do The Fiend and Cody Rhodes, I am very, very worried that things are going to get dicey for either characters.
Oh, I could see some crazy shit happening with that.
No. Like, okay, so Bray just returned. Well, Cody's going to win. Well, then you just ruined Bray. Okay, well, Bray wins. Well, then you just kind of ruined Cody here a little bit. He got
But
all
they're
fucked up with
they're
some
always
hocus
gonna
pocus
have
bullshit.
They're always going to have a 3. With Cody Rhodes, you have a 3.
Yeah. And the
So,
only way I can
fourth.
see this is somehow Bray literally goes, bye, at the end of this one, and no contact. No contact whatsoever. He literally moves on to somebody else. And then randomly out of nowhere, hi, Cody, I'm back.
Mhm.
And that's how you do your 3. That's the only way I'm okay with
Or
that.
the only other, like, smart idea to do is you have a complete draw at the 3rd.
How do you do that?
Double count, or not a double count out, but you have a last man standing match and they both destroy each other.
Oh, wait. Hold up. You just gave me an idea. The double count out.
Hold up.
Shit happens. Lights go out. Cody's down. Bray's down. And literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ding, ding, ding. And then the Fiend wakes up. Like, pops up like the fucking Undertaker. Right there and just... Bye-bye. And just rolls out like it was nothing. Like it was nothing.
Just like that.
Wait a minute. Wait. Why didn't... Wait, you're still alive. You're still alive. What the... What? Fuck! We're not done!
Yeah, you can make it to where, like,
I'm not always with you.
Like, make it to the point that this is a rivalry that goes on for years just because he wants to fuck with him.
mhm.
Like, literally, what's your
Or-
motivation? Why?
Or
I
just make
can't.
it to where, like, the Fiend is just Cody Rhodes' fucking bully.
No,
Like, once in a great blue moon, just pops up, fucks with him.
he is Cody Rhodes is Batman to the Fiend's Joker.
There you go. Yeah.
Without you, okay, hold up. As the Joker told Batman, without you,
I'm not-
crime has no punchline.
Mhm.
So without Cody Rhodes always being there as an opportunity, what's the point of being in this business? It's fun to fuck with you and everyone else.
That would be a dope ass fucking thing to do.
And that you could do with the Fiend or this Uncle Howdy version. Because I still honestly am saying we
Uncle
did not
Howdy could be
finish
like
that
the
story.
Riddler. The Uncle Howdy could be like the Riddler. You think about this though. They are still teasing the White Six. The White Six could be, like you said, the Fiend as the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
You got Uncle Howdy as fucking
Riddler.
Then you got whatever.
Alexis Poison Ivy.
There you go. Alexis as Poison
I
Ivy.
feel like
Or no.
Alexa-
She wouldn't be Poison Ivy.
Alexa would be Harley.
Yes. Harley.
Yes.
Then you get what's the other one that was
Two-Face.
No. The other female in WWE. She just got hurt.
Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan
Liz.
would be Poison Ivy.
There you go. There's your Poison Ivy. Then you have Redbeard come back and be Bane. And then you can get whoever to be but yeah, you just be the villains of Batman and
Now, hold up. Let's take that. Okay. At some point, I just feel it's going to happen anyways. But at some point, Brandy Rhodes is going to come to WWE.
Oh God, fucking Batman.
Hold on. As long as she's allowed to say who told you it was open
When
mic
did
night,
this
bitch.
become open night, my bitch?
Yeah. As long as she's allowed to say that, I'm good with her coming back. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So, if that's the case, she's going to be Catwoman. So that means at some point she's going to have to betray Cody.
Ooh. Ooh.
Exactly. Let me tell you the amount of fucked up fuckery that could happen with a storyline of Brandy betrays Cody.
Oh God, you know what I just thought of though? Because Cody has ties with them, that makes AJ Styles fucking Robin.
But no, AJ's Nightwing. AJ's Nightwing. Okay?
And then you got
Carl Anderson is Robin.
he's Dick Grayson.
No, Nightwing is Dick Grayson.
Oh,
So
okay.
Tim Drake would be Carl Anderson.
There you go.
And then Alfred is going to be
Close.
yeah. And then you could have Cassie Lang, or no, I'm sorry, you could have Barbara Gordon as Mia Yim.
There you go. You got
Done.
the Bat Family versus the fucking villains of Gotham on WWE television.
Dang, bro. All right, then.
That was too damn funny.
Moving on to what
Moving on.
is going to be a banger of a match. We have the WWE Women's Championship match.
Triple
It's the
threat.
triple threat where Asuka is defending her title against not only the Queen Charlotte Flair, but also the EST herself, Bianca Belair.
Why is this?
I can still see either of them winning,
Mm,
but I really think we could see Io Sky cash in.
no.
Asuka. Why is Asuka being made to work double because Rhea isn't?
I don't know.
Like that makes no sense.
I mean, I still
Rhea
thought
should have
that
had a
they were
title
going to
match
do
against
Rhea
Flair.
versus Raquel at SummerSlam, but
But Raquel's
apparently
injured now.
Rhea's still injured. Like, I'm like, what
Raquel's
the hell?
injured. Liv's injured again. Like,
Why doesn't Flair go up against her? That's a title she's never held. That's a new fucking women's world title. She's never held it.
Asuka held that one first.
This
Asuka
is
was
fucking-
first, which is. But see, I think Asuka should win this match. And then what should happen, because I feel I'm okay with what you're saying on Io, but what should happen is Io just gradually walks out. She doesn't run out there or anything. Gradually walks out, puts the title down. Okay, puts the title down and goes match. Just says match. Now, she can do that at SummerSlam, but I would prefer her to do that at Raw. Not have the match on Raw, but it's her and Asuka at Payback. That match. She literally cashes it in for a whole match. And she makes the stipulation of no disqualification. So I can do anything I want to beat your ass for that title.
Well, she could. You can have her just interfere and make it to where there's a no contest at SummerSlam.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's a triple threat, so.
No, you smacked fucking Asuka in the head with a fucking.
Right, but I want to see Io and Asuka actually have a match.
Yeah.
Because they were right, like Asuka just left as Io came in, so they didn't really have anything. If they had a match, it was actually in the Performance Center, not on NXT. So those are two women I really want to see. Because both of them, like Asuka's a great technician, and Io's an amazing high flyer. And those two women are just amazing.
Yeah, I'm probably going with fucking for sure Asuka
Oh, I'm Asuka all day.
because I don't see why they would put it back on Bianca after doing that long ass title reign, and Charlotte don't need it.
Yeah.
Unless you want to use
Gotta hold
Asuka
up the
immediately
one
for
that needs
Rhea.
to be held up with it.
All I know is one of the losers needs to go fight Rhea immediately, whether it's Charlotte, Asuka, or Bianca. One of them needs to go fight her right after this.
I want to see Charlotte versus Trish Stratus. Loser gets a breast job. And have Charlotte lose so that bitch ain't lopsided no more.
Well, that sounds like a Ruthless Aggression era match.
It does.
Like a fucking Vince Russo match.
Yeah, that definitely does.
Listen, bro, I got a great idea, bro.
Listen,
Listen.
Charlotte, bro. You want your boobs fixed, right? We'll pay for it, but you gotta lose to Trish Stratus.
Any sane woman would be like, done. No, do you know how much that shit costs, man? Like, I mean, oh, really? You'll do it for me?
You
Done.
know how many? No. Do you know how many people got paid to get boob jobs in the
Yeah.
food area? They paid them bitches.
All right. Next match. Running it back for Money in the Bank. Seth freaking Rollins defending the World Heavyweight title again against the Prince Finn Balor. Does Balor capture gold this time?
Yes.
I hope so. I really
Yes, I think Balor's going to win.
really sick and tired of WWE ruining his fucking career.
I really think
He's
Balor's going to win.
Bad motherfucker.
So I think here's the way I think it's going to happen. Damian Priest is going to walk down. I think that's a given at this point. Damian Priest is somehow going to be involved in that match. I think that one's kind of given. But remember, he said, "I'm not going to cash in on you." Finn still thinks he's going to cash in. So what does he do? He uses his Money in the Bank briefcase and beats it over the head of Seth or something, and then gets down and walks away from the ring with the briefcase, hands up, going, "Told you, I'm not doing anything. This is you, brother. Go for it. Take it. It's all you." And then on Monday Night Raw, he then starts beating Finn Balor with the briefcase and goes, "I just didn't want to face Seth. You're easier to beat than Seth."
Ouch.
I think he would just come out and he would challenge him. He'd be like, I told you I wouldn't just cash in on you. So I'm telling you, I'm coming for the title." And then do a John Cena type thing. Like plan it out. And have it like...
That's what EO should do. I think EO needs to do that. I think Damian can literally just start beating Finn or Seth whenever he wants to, and he's fine. But I would love to see... I want to see Finn win and make it like, "Look, I finally got this monkey off my back. I finally did it. And then Damian Priest just ruins his momentum. Ruins him. Just feels like, "Yeah, you got it. And hey, I'm glad this title reign lasted longer than your other."
Not if he beats him on Raw the next night.
Well, didn't that happen like at the beginning of Raw?
What?
That Balor had to give his title back. So if they make it the main event, it'll get longer
No,
by an
listen.
hour.
He opens Raw. If he wins at SummerSlam, he's gonna open Raw. So, boop, there you go.
All right. If that's the case, the final match on the card, because I don't think we're really gonna talk much about the SummerSlam Slim Jim Battle Royal.
We all know the winner of that one, right?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be L.A. Knight. Yeah. And if not, we have a problem. We legitimately have a problem here.
That is such a complimentary prize to do to him.
It is, but
So ridiculous.
I think they're gonna do something. I really think they're gonna do stuff with him. I really think he's gonna take that U.S. title off Austin Theory, and that's probably gonna happen at Payback. Because Santos is supposed to take it off of him tomorrow night. Am I right? That match, it's Santos Escobar and Austin Theory. Why is that not on the SummerSlam card? When is the last time we've seen Austin Theory on a pay-per-view, PLE, defending his title? Besides SummerSlam. Or not SummerSlam,
He's just
WrestleMania.
afraid to come to Detroit. Some people are afraid to come here. Just like I'm afraid to go to Chirac.
Damn, bruh.
It's okay, I'm afraid to go to Florida.
Never mind.
But
I'll say
anyway.
that after.
The last match of the night that will probably end the saga that we have all been enjoying. Jey Uso Roman Reigns, tribal Wait, no, I'm sorry. Dun 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 dun
Dun, 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 dun.
Tribal.
Tribal combat. Yep, I know. Yeah, I know that. I'm like, why did they not just add? Why not just add in the Mortal Kombat music afterward? It would have been so much better. But
Oh,
you know what?
dude,
Here's the
maybe
thing,
maybe
too.
that'll happen for as like a little vignette or promo for Friday for tomorrow night.
Yeah, but here's a kicker. I was talking to Nightmare Nightmare somewhere around the afternoon. He was reading something that apparently for this match we are going to be seeing members of the Anoa'i Fatu dynasty like literally like around the ring watching this match take place.
So
Like we could be seeing like Rikishi. We could be seeing some I don't know Wild Samoans taking a seat somewhere where they won't get hurt.
probably. I mean,
Jeez.
okay, because I've heard small little rumors about he could be there, maybe. Well,
Yeah.
with that small little thing of having Anoa'i family members there, Fatu family members there, could he be there?
The
If
Rock.
you're
Yeah.
talking about if you're somebody,
Well,
it
they
wouldn't be
could.
in that segment though, because if you guys
He's flying out.
Grayson Waller called out The Rock on I guess on
Mhm.
Twitter or something.
Yep.
And apparently I also heard that at SummerSlam, Grayson Waller will have a segment with the Great One.
I know there's going to be a Grayson Waller segment, but like I didn't know who it was going to be. See, I could see that segment actually being used to like have LA Knight show up at SummerSlam, not just like the pre-show or that little match. Then they're like, "Hey, I'm here," and it's LA Knight comes in the middle of the ring, beats Grayson Waller's ass, and just does like a little promo, and everybody goes home happy for that. And that starts a small rivalry between Grayson Waller, LA Knight.
No, I've actually been hearing like it's kind of crazy though because Money in the Bank, Grayson Waller had a segment, and then when
And it was John Cena.
who had the segment, but then Grayson Waller interrupted.
And now The Rock's
But-
going to interrupt him.
But yeah, Grayson Waller's probably gonna come out there. He's gonna do what he does because I'm the Aussie icon. I'm the Dynamite from down under. I can do whatever the heck I want to do because
Look at
I'm
me.
Aussie, and that's what I do. And then next thing you know, if you're somebody
Oh,
Rock is
is
cooking.
cooking.
If I hear that stuff,
Great.
I'm gonna be like a like
Oh,
you're gonna
shit.
see me cry on camera. Just be like like ooh, I'd be gay for 5 seconds.
Okay. Phil be over there going, "Ooh, I got a chubby."
No, that wouldn't be the case.
That's what it's seeming like at this
just
point.
be like, oh my god.
No, I'm not even gonna lie. If Wyatt returns, like I will be honest. I got a chubby. This is awesome.
That he's going to return again at SummerSlam.
I don't care. SummerSlam is his thing. Listen.
Yeah,
I get
stay in the fucking company and do shit.
Listen.
Have a match.
I'm going to Friday Night SmackDown on August 25th. If he returns and he is a SmackDown star, and I get to see him when I go, y'all have no idea how bad I want to see him. Y'all have no idea. I don't mind seeing him either. Okay, but if I get to hear anything about fireflies, or if I get to use my phone as a light for him, like, oh my god,
Love me, brother.
no one let me in. I would. Oh god.
See, when I was so irritated because when I went to SmackDown, he only had a pre-taped.
Oh, like on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, and you felt this. And
Hey,
it was.
what? Yeah, who he had a match with.
Yeah, he had a match with them.
What the hell?
No, they
Jesus.
had the dark
Hey,
match.
speaking of Jesus, I know this has nothing to do with it, but you sent me something. You wanted to talk about this OMG ECW moment.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to bring it up here?
There you
So we can talk about this shit.
Yeah, because there's only 15 minutes left. We can play this. Let's do some reactions.
All right.
Super Colo on the table at ringside.
Oh God! Oh!
This Shield World Heavyweight title.
Oh God!
Bring over the World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh shit!
Drop kick tries to fight it. He's hooked. And he gets.
Oh my God!
DDT through the table.
Oh my God!
From the gun.
Oh my!
Oh shit!
Oh, there goes
Wait,
Spike.
well, oh, that wasn't even Spike. That was a female.
Oh! Oh!
Yep. Yep.
Fuck!
Yo, guys, if
Oh
you
my
want something
God.
to watch from ECW that is actually,
Come on.
yo, if you want to watch something from ECW that's actually like that will make you laugh, watch the compilation of Spike Dudley getting his ass kicked for 17 minutes straight. It goes from ECW to his time in WWE all the way to a short run in TNA. It's great. Oh dang! No!
Here comes the Pescado.
Oh God damn!
Dang!
Right in the
Is that a barbed wire vacuum?
The barbed wire vacuum.
It's New Jack! It's New Jack!
Oh my
That's a
God!
lot of weight.
ECW hard.
Yes!
Get a
Fucking New
staple for
Jack!
good measure.
My arm.
Oh my God!
Right now.
Oh, that's Sabu.
And moves up the right.
Ooh!
Oh,
God
so
damn!
evil, Lord in heaven.
Oh shit!
Oh, is that Luther?
Oh my God!
He just broke little. Here comes Austin.
Oh!
Van Dam is waging war.
Hey, at least RVD usually really safe when you do it though.
Nope.
That's a lot of weight. Oh, there goes
Damn.
the
What's it again? Story got about his jaw. His jaw is broken. Oh my God.
It is.
It really is.
Let's put a smile
Lost
on
the
that
World Heavyweight
face.
title.
Oh!
Operation Rolling Thunder.
God damn, RVD!
Tear the steel. No,
Oh.
Van
Oh, that blunt better be huge after that match.
What up, man?
That's fantastic.
Oh,
Tajiri.
not Tajiri. Oh, not Tajiri. Not the bus.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Yes, he does. Super crazy.
Oh,
Nice
super crazy.
reversal.
No. I love super crazy.
All right, I hate you all, and I love you all at the same time. Now I'm pulling up some ECW shit. Now we're gonna.
No,
Jack
we're back.
Big Item Tommy Dreamer reversal.
Oh, no.
Dreamer hits the
Oh,
ladder.
Dreamer. Oh, and then he got kicked.
Ooh, time Oh my God!
There's barely a flame left on that table.
Fuck.
It's over.
Now it is.
Jeez.
How about now?
And there's
Heck, it looked like what he was doing was like a
tornado
spinning rhino.
DDT into the edge of the table.
Oh my God!
Back super. Crunch from DeVito gets holding. Angel upside.
Oh, not the 2x4.
Oh my God!
Oh
Hey,
my
Hannah,
God!
Wow! Now that's ECW.
Now that's ACW.
Damn!
Yo,
Listen,
God,
we need to
fucking
dedicate
damn.
a show to New Jack.
Yeah,
But we cannot bring up one
mass
incident.
transit.
Yeah, no. We're not talking about
for Vic.
No. If you want to talk about that, you can go to Dark Side of the Ring.
But I do want to dedicate a show to New Jack.
Oh my God, that shit's fucking amazing.
There's one on there that was like 3 hours long. Damn.
Yo, literally, like seeing this stuff from Spike Dudley, there is literally a video on here where you will see Spike Dudley get nothing happening but watching Spike get his butt whipped from the start of his career at ECW through WWE all the way to his small little run that he had in TNA in 2009. Like, it goes over that long, and it's like maybe 17, 18 minutes long. Nothing but him getting his ass kicked.
So if I turned on ECW, where should I start? Should I do ECW wrestling, or should I do ECW Hardcore TV?
I think Hardcore TV was the TNT shit. And that'd be later.
That goes. Season 1 starts in '93, and then it ends in 2000. So what year should I start with that one?
97 or not 97, like 98 or 99. And it was only on TNT for like a year, and then they were screwing Paul on money, and he was just like, I want you guys to just kick me off the fucking air.
I guess this is when they had their Philadelphia TV deal.
Okay. So yeah, I'd watch that. I'd watch it all. Fuck it. It's all good. I mean, some of it's gonna be boring as shit, but
Yeah. What year would you start in?
for ECW,
Yeah.
probably about 97.
Well then, I guess if you join us over at Canacoaster on Twitch, you can watch ECW with us right after we're done here.
If you guys do, I gotta go to bed. My tooth is killing me.
Okay. Well, I guess on that note, guys, we are going to go ahead and end the show a few minutes earlier than normal. So,
Yeah. But don't forget that every day you should be ready to
Let's get ready.